This one though, this is a comfy one, and I know this game. I'm comfy familiar with this game. Return to Arms, Champions on the PlayStation 2. Hell yeah. I do think I made a character already here. No, Dark Elf. No, we're not gonna do Dark Elf. I wanted to go for a Berserker. My idea was I want to see how fast I can go, so I want to start a playthrough with that. A Vashir Berserker. Now you can go in here. The two new Classroom Champions of Norrath is that you have these two, the Shaman and the Berserker. Vashir Berserker, Ixar Shaman. Otherwise, it's the same as before. Barbarian, Ranger, you got the Cleric, you got the Wizard, and Shadow Knight. But I want to do the Berserker. Focus on dealing damage when avoiding it, rather than Berserker is powerful but reckless. But we like you to be reckless. Fur. Ooh, strong lion's mane. The lion's mane is kind of cute, not gonna lie. This sticks out a lot. I like the idea about sticking out a lot. This is more... I don't know. What do you do? It's a very important choice. Very important choice. Let's do the lion. I mean, sure, but let's do some stamina too. Name. He's got to be fast. He's got to be reckless. His name will be... Fardlambo. It's got some pizzazz to it. Got some coolness also. Pandirk. Nice reference, streak. But then I have to be the actual panther though.
Welcome, brave soul.
So bright.
Your presence inspires hope in the hearts of gods and men alike. Battle trumpets.
That's great.
Will you lend us?
I will lend you all your help you need. But first of all, I'm gonna turn down this brightness. Cause you're a little crazy. So in this game, instead of the Dark Alliance games, you get a cursor on the screen. In Dark Alliance, you just have a menu go up and down. So this is kind of weird, but it also fits more stuff. So it's fine. So what's the spell we're looking for here? 50% of the normal damage hits, 2 revolutions. Bind wound. Dual wield, that's what we're gonna get. Berserker range, this is the one. Berserker range, level 15. Increases melee attack speed and damage when your health drops below 50%. Rage begins when you start swinging. So we're gonna max this one, a max dual wield. and then go for items that just has the highest speed eventually. Well, it is EverQuest. Plane of war. Warfare rages. It is EverQuest. But it's the same people behind Dark Alliance. Snowblind Studios who made it. Danger dogs. Now I can turn the brightness up again. Boom, boom. Gate scroll. Good doggy. Helpful hint. Gate scrolls allow you to get the hell out of there and go back home. Maybe it would look better to be the bright yellow. It would stick out like a sore thumb. The game kind of muddles everything. Maybe we'd like to stick out like a sore thumb. This is the sequel to Champions of Norrath, yeah. It is very much like Diablo for consoles. Snowblind Studios did a good job at making this stuff. We gotta try out the other one. I gotta try out the yellow Fart Lombo now. I'm too curious. I kind of like it if it sticks out. This game is a lot of mud colors, so. Okay. I'm sticking to the name. I got committed to the name now. No, not Fart Low Mob, even though that's not too bad either. Welcome to the stream, Darth. I mean, it is very fair to think this is Dark Alliance, Zanti. As I said, it's the same people who made it. Fought Lampion. Yeah, I loved this as a kid. I played a bunch of this game. Let's see, how do you feel about this? You know what? I feel like, yeah, our character sticks out more like he's a speedy demon anyway. We're sticking to this one. We're gonna be a spotted beast. Is this a cheetah? We're gonna cheetah man. You just called myself Action 52. Why didn't I call myself Action 52? Screw it. We're going with Action 52. There it is. He doesn't look that much more brighter. Yeah, he didn't. But anyways, we've made our claim now.
When battle will you?
When battle will you? Yeah, I'll battle. Clearly. I'll help you out. Okay, our third character of the day. Oh, I'm showing the top of the emulator. Chat room, please. Is that good? Let's go ahead. I don't know if I like that. If you look at the name, it's off-center. Why is it off-centered? Doesn't feel off-center here. It's true Action 52 quality. The game just knew that, okay, if this is your name, then I'm gonna give you some dubious character placement too. The one cool thing about this game compared to Dark Alliance is that you actually level up in this game. I mean, you level up in Dark Alliance as well, but oh my god, does it take a lot of time to level up in Dark Alliance. She doesn't wear a lot of clothes, but it's okay. She's evil.
Of war, champion of Viriona V.
We have to choose now.
Tell me, what riches does the servant of Tunare offer for such blind allegiance? What power of your own may you reap?
Heed my words.
None. You're nothing more than a pawn, a marionette on a string. Perhaps there is a more, shall we say, profitable choice? Heed my words, brave warrior. Renounce your vow to that pompous wench and join the forces of darkness. Together we shall resurrect the Prince of Hate and rule the world!
She's into it. You can actually, I think you can choose two different paths here.
The forces of light grow weaker by the hour.
Rather die than make you my ally.
Them. Your only chance for victory is to fight alongside us. Too bad you will not live long enough to regret your foolish choice. The Forgotten Battleground is calling you.
The Forgotten Battleground. So these are two doors. Will you be the angle or the devil? He's coming in blazing. Bye-bye. We have to go down here, but I'll eventually take down to 15. 10 axes doing 20. Summon axe, okay. Well, that seems nice to do some summon axing. Axe weight reduction. We are gonna go into this one though, but seems like a decent starting point. We also start with an axe. So you start on like slashing and blunt level 1, but oh, it's throwing. Oh, I see. So this counts as the slashing weapon. Hey, Kang. This is a very cool game, yeah. It's a very cool game if you like action RPG hack slash games on console. Played this a bunch. But you don't have jump anymore. So in Dark Alliance 1 and 2 you have jump. They took away jumping. They figured it was too much fun to jump, so they took it away. The player's enjoying jumping around? It's silly. It's very silly. It needs to be more real. Is it? Oh, there you go. Yeah, you jump backwards. Oh yeah, that's true. The Berserker has this insane extra backwards jump. Usually people just walk backwards slowly, but for some reason... Look at this guy. He's skipping. I don't know if that's the case for a shaman too. I don't think so. Look at that. Usually you just take a few steps back. There you go. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7 dogs. But I assume you have to level into dual wield before you are allowed to dual wield. I think so, yeah. 8, 12, 9, 16. Does it say the movement speed here? Attack bonus of 1913. I guess that's your calculation. Some goblins. Take that. And this. No. You resin. Now this would be nice if they got a remaster of. And it couldn't even do a remaster of Dark Alliance 2 yet. They did for the first one. Second one, no. No, wait, they did, didn't they? They did get the second one in there too, but not these games, because they're stuck in some sort of traffic jam. I think also somehow I saw on Steam Dark Alliance 2, the remaster, is cheaper than the first one. So like I think the first one is $15 and the second one is $10 or something. Maybe they're slightly more expensive, but like, okay, why is that? Deathman. So what I like to do in this game, it's very silly, but you are allowed to do it. So there are 4 different difficulties in this game, which is pretty cool. It's more than Diablo. You got 4 different difficulties. Each one you're meant to go through one by one as you complete the game, right? But what you can do, which is kind of fun, is that you can actually start on a higher difficulty level, import a character. So for example, I could just use this guy I mean, I have to create the difficulty with another dude that are allowed to create it, right? I think. And I can import a low-level dude like this into a hard difficulty that expects you to be level 25 and onwards. And you can actually manage it. It's actually possible. And then when you kill an enemy, it's so satisfying because you level up immediately. Kinda cool. They never go on sale either. I think I did check. I think they do. But also I didn't find it, no. You can check the Steam database thing. What's it called? Steam charts. Yeah, but only like 30%. That's true. Is there a barrel of laughs? There is. I didn't die. Is there any deal.com? Okay, cool. I used to use back in the day something called Cheap Shark, but I haven't used those in forever. It's weird I've kind of just like skipped on checking sales other than Steam. But it's because I just got so many games now anyway, so I'm fine. I have so many games to play and so much retro to also play. And I get a bunch of games on my email because I'm such a beautiful, beautiful and handsome streamer. They don't say it's because of my viewer count either. They just say because like you look very interesting to me. So here's a bunch of game keys. Yeah, wish listing to track discounts. That's kind of what I'm doing too. That's kind of what most people are doing, I think. Which is also why like most people, even when the game is out, a call to action for developers are usually wishlist the game. Because people know that people wishlist the games just to see when they're on discount. They don't want to buy it when it's out now. And people are going to slowly keep seeing the game pop up on their wishlist. Sale, sale, this game is selling. They get more and more accustomed to it. And eventually you might be able to buy it. What's the marketing thing called? Exposure... Mere exposure... What is it? There's something in marketing. What is it called? It's the idea of familiarity, even though you think it's bad or good, it still is going to affect your choices, and you'll be more familiar, which is... You're going to pick something you're more familiar with than something you're not familiar with, even though good or bad. Your fluting intrigues me. I would like to give the Steam keys. Yeah, I played as a bunch, Son Goku. We actually bought several. We bought another copy of Champions, the first game, because our disc started being bad, and we saw it like on sale. I think it was a used disc, and we're just gonna buy another one. We played this game so much. That was the first game though, not Return to Arms. But we played this so much, we're gonna buy another game, and we did that for Dark Alliance as well. So we had 2 copies of Dark Alliance 1 and also 2 copies of Champions of Norrath. We were so worried about the games suddenly not working, so like, hey, we found like this game for $10, so we're gonna buy it again. The CDs must go on. You know what's real fun though about this? So we had a early PS2. We had a very early PS2, so one of the first renditions of the console. And it was kind of interesting because I think we didn't have a proper multi-tap for PS2. I think that was part of the problem. So we ended up having to try to buy multi-taps for the console to play together. which is third-party stuff. And we had, at one point, I think we had 3 different third-party multi-taps for, like, multi-taps to play with more than 2 people, right? And it wasn't coded well enough and tested on the earliest hardware, which we had the earliest PS2 hardware. And it was a very weird thing. So whenever we would actually, in the game, ignite a barrel and the barrel blew up, the multi-tap would stop working. So random game triggers made the game glitch out for the multi-tap. So we bought another one with similar issues. There's like random triggers in the game that, and sometimes we had to like, okay, we can have the memory card in this one, but we can't have the memory card in that slot, because if we have the memory card in this slot, then the game doesn't work. It doesn't see the controllers. There was so many random things. It might have been the Rumble thing. Yeah, it might have been something like that. That's sending the extra code of Rumble. So we never got around to play it again. And we had the PlayStation 3, which we could do backwards compatible. And the problem is that it wasn't really backwards compatible enough on the PlayStation 3. Plus, our PlayStation 3 tended to crash as a hardware failure. So we really struggled with this one. We had it working when we had another PlayStation 2 to play it on, but eventually it was just a mess. A giant mess. But we had it going for a good while. I don't know what actually happened too, because we were playing it without error for most of the time, so I can't remember what the reason was for why we needed to invest so much in multi-taps. I don't know if it was just because we were too lazy to bring out the PS2. I don't think that was that. In any case, it was very silly. But yeah, I've been able to play this game with a lot of times 3 players most of the time, but even 4 players. And luckily a lot of my friends or family was interested in playing this. I should level up. Five and 3. Roar. I mean, we have to level it up anyway. Ooh, nice patchwork. Both these. I mean, you can wear this now because you can't really wear dual wield yet. I guess you have to get into this one first, dual wield stuff. Allow you to wield a weapon in each hand. Ow. Then pushed me into the fire. What an asshole. I remember one of the brands for the multi-taps were called Brooklyn, and it became a family meme. You gotta bust out the Brooklyn, you know. That's how you know you get real quality. The Brooklyn multi-tap. If you call your brand for like third-party Brooklyn, that's on the money, man. That's perfect. You didn't know about this game, Ethereal? I mean, Dark Alliance was way more known, I guess. But I feel like these still got a good amount of attention. But I don't know, I was biased. because we were just interested in these from the get-go. We became big Snowblind Studios fans. Bought the Brotherhood of Steel, the Fallout game that kind of sucks. Played Marvel Hero Alliance or whatever it's called. That is pretty good. It was just short. And of course Darklands 1 and 2, and then Champs in the North as well. Ultimate Alliance, I think it's called. Now, Ultimate Alliance did get like 2 other games, but it still had the kind of same to it. It wasn't the same. Superhero plus shorter and then not as looty in the same way. Hey Gusak, I like this type of games. Even Fallout Brotherhood of Steel was fun to me. I tried to replay it. I didn't like it. We didn't finish it back when we bought it initially. We had decent amount of fun with it, but yeah. Just replay the other ones. Aristortle, you had vague memories of playing the predecessor to this. Yes, Champions of Norrath. I think Champions of Norrath has the Druin, Prune, and Brune dudes. We always like those. There's 3 ogres as boss fights you can you face along the way, and it was always like silly and fun to do it on an island. Druin, Prune, Brune. So here's our choice. The door is locked. We picked the good guys. We've picked B in an angle. Follow the path. So now we're gonna kill everyone. Since we picked the good side. The field of strife.
There you are. I knew Fiona would not fit. The orcs.
The orcs would... Nowadays, you want to hang out, conch co-op, break out Diablo 3 on the Switch. Interesting. At least I'm very... They did surprise me on how... Like, when the Diablo 3 port came out on consoles, I was surprised at how much they actually paid attention to make it unique for the console. Like, the whole bit about redoing the whole inventory management screens, adding dodge roll mechanics. I was like, wow, this is actually... You cared about this port. So even though people might disagree about like what Diablo 3 is about compared to Diablo 2 and the whole... how it all happened, I give creds to what they did with that. Ow. Ah! Anyone home? Champions of EverQuest, indeed. This is one of the few PS2 games that was on a dual layer DVD? What? Really? Huh. Brooklyn's taken the name of Small town of Brooklyn and broadcasted across the world. Brooklyn? Oh, sorry. I was super zoom in. Look at my panther. Cheetah, I mean. Shriek just planted the panther meme in my head now. Stuck. That's a good thing to get stuck, though. There's a cat wearing illegal weapons on my screen. Are you wearing weapons or are you utilizing them? I guess if you hold, if you're holding a sword, are you wearing the sword? I'm just an elf, and I got a bow. Nothing bad can happen to me. Let's open the gate. Let's kill some orcs. And it didn't happen bad to him, actually. He lived a good life. And he married a half-orc, which then murdered him. For money.
Spectaculous. 1 down, 2 to go.
1 down, 2 to go. We could go home for a bit. We haven't been home yet. Nah, we're good. Kind of Titan Quest. I mean, yeah, action RPG, hacky slashy looty tooty. Wasn't Titan Quest 2 gonna come out, or did it come out? Am I out of the loop? Yes, I am out of the loop, but... Listen, there's like a shit ton of action RPGs on the PC that's getting attention. The last Epoch, Path of Exile 2, Path of Exile 1 still. Titan Quest 2, Diablo 4. No rest for the wicked.
There's no place to put that.
There's no place to... You don't speak like a cheetah to me, man. That's not a way a cheetah should speak. Hey, Bane. You should speak like rawr.
Welcome, my champ.
Got 14 attack bonus. Plus 5 strength to the cleaver. Maybe? Guess it's faster though. Just to have some exploding portions on me. 18, 12, 26. Sure. Let's see. Yeah, we got 4,002. It's a little expensive. We don't need the damage yet, do we? We don't have a helmet. We can buy a basic helmet if you want to. Just patchwork. We're gonna get something soon, though. Yeah, I actually remade my character. He was supposed to be called Fart Lombo, but he's now Action 52. Titan Quest 2 still in development. Okay. Roar. Hear me roar. How do I change my other equipment here? Usually you press the D-pad on Dark Alliance. But here you just change your spells. Oh, just press L1 without holding R1. Got it. Oh, he's good. Oh, that's some damage right there. Level 5. Don't mind saving up points, but Roar is not something we're necessarily gonna keep leveling. Slashing is kind of safe. Throwing is kind of safe. I can play like the Cheetahman song on like 1% volume in the background. Just as a murmur. Just have it on the lowest possible. So you might. Wait, what's that sound? Is that Cheetahman? There you go. Crash Skullcock. It's a strong name. You don't want to kill a guy like that. He's got colors on him. Just bullying him. Just pushing him by attacking. Get away, man. I can barely hear. Every now and then there's a little Cheetahman sticking through him. a very Final Fantasy arrangement. I hit, block, you hit. Okay. Block. I hit. You block. Good. Now block again. So this is more in Dark Alliance. The strategy you do more is to just hit and walk around them. You can see in this game it's not as efficient. They stand in place. Usually in Dark Alliance they kind of run around you. So in this game you have to resort to the block and punch. Punch and block arrangement. Ilmare. Ooh. Oh, I'm a little busy. The heroic anthem, my beloved friend. Ooh, 29 to 38 staff. Throwing acts of intelligence bonus? Okay, dude. I'm gonna slap some dudes with this. Look at me. Oh! Okay, so with the staff he's doing just 360s. Look at him go. He doesn't, it's too heavy for him to jump backwards. He's just doing a little spin. It's also extremely easy to save over your saves in this game. Because when you have more dudes, I've already, like I had a shaman here before. I've already saved over him, right? So if you make a separate save, any sort of character that you have made ever is going to be just part of these ones. And if you press it and then override it, it's over. If you have another save, so you gotta always be careful. Like, wait, is this my save? Is this the one? And then if you do it wrong, you lose your level 60 character.
Another one gone and forgot. Turn those.
I am pretty, just so pretty. $61.50. Ooh. God damn. The game isn't emulated perfectly. The hardware is a little bit, I mean, the PCSX2 isn't really treating this game well. If anybody sees refraction, then start yelling. Because this game needs to run well. It doesn't. My guy's over here blocking like a champion. Jesus Christ. I should be able to create spells now, I guess. Create axes.
I need more mana.
I need more mana.
I need more mana.
Arr. Hey, Bill. Oh. Stab in the back.
There's no place to put that.
You stuffed again? There's no place to put that. There's no place to put that. There's no place to put that. Very elegant for a cheetah guy.
Welcome, my champion.
And the meme was to always stand behind her with the other dude playing, so we can look up close like, hey, I am behind shop now. Funny man. And you all have to take turns in the shop, I remember. So when you're playing co-op, only one player can at a time be doing the shop, so you have to kind of exit the shop for the other guy to enter. It's cute. Oh, this is throwing axes. I already sold half of them. It's fine. They weren't that good damage anyway. A holy star. No, we throw axes. I sold the other ones. I'm just gonna make the ones I have right now. $13. Very eloquent for a dude that has daggers in his mouth. I am a little bit full. One catapult. Ah. Smells a little burnt, but I'm okay. I just hear the every so often the thuds of Cheetahman in the background. Just some small, like, very, very mild thuds.
It is done. Nothing stands
Drundar.
between you and Drundar.
Boss fight? No, going down. Just minding your own business. Some mouse inside the distance you hear. What is that? No, it's Cheetahman guy. Action 52 is coming to kill us. The muffled noises is his Walkman and his pants that he has on low volume, but he doesn't have like a headset on, so he doesn't want to like alarm people in the streets, but you can still hear he's rocking out. Do you guys ever do that? If you run out of battery for your earbuds or you forget to bring your headset and you just kind of like, I still want some music, so you kind of put your phone in your, if you have like a pockets on your chest maybe, if you have a coat or if you have some other kind of shirt, and you just put speakers on your phone, like listen a little bit to it. Yeah, get some music. But I don't want to be too loud, don't want to like make a scene. He's going on a rampage. Oh, switch. Try to save up those. Oh, I see what we're doing. I see you're being cool. Look at me. So, what a show off. Woo! Yeah. That's right. I don't even need to look at you. Ooh. They can push me away fast. How the physics work, they give you knockback. So if you walk in the same direction that he's kind of trying to attack you in, you actually move faster away from him. I believe both of these go around to the center. It's been a long time since I played this at this point, but I think you can go all the way around. Might as well get up. The ads start playing. Might as well get up myself. I haven't gone up yet. I'll be right back.
Last thing you see when you die, you like go towards the light.
And it's broken. Oh, no, no. Oh, no. No, I just found the thing.
I can't use a laser rapier because it needs energy.
Ew. Oh, everybody blocks. Oh, yeah? He disappeared. He's not long for this world anymore. Hey, foamed. Sam Hine. Okay, he didn't care. He didn't care. Oh, he tripped. It's very efficient.
I need more mana.
I need. Dude, okay, man. Okay. You don't need to, like, show me your teeth. You don't clench your teeth, but you... What's the action when you show your teeth as an animal? It's called something. Chat room. You bare your teeth? Isn't it just like another word for it? You bare. You just bare it? You bare it. And the cat pulled down their pants and then they bared it. Gnashing? I don't know. I guess, yeah, the acting of, like, showing your teeth. Like, roar, violent way. Yeah, clenching, gritting. Tooves. Shining Soul looks different. I quit. Shining Soul 2... the thing is, I still think it's a better game than 1. But it didn't feel like it was as fun grinding, and I really disagree with the looting system. So... I mean, I ended up paying more for identifying items than I get in return, and I'm just losing cash instead of gaining cash. So the game is discouraging you from grinding. And since I was also playing I was full-on melee character with the shortest range, and I went ham with that, and it feels like I was kind of punished because I took a lot of damage. I have to keep buying healing potions constantly, and I have to buy the cheaper ones because I can't afford buying constantly the other ones either. So yeah, I just ended up like being annoyed by the game. Can you just save scum identify? Well, even then, that's more hassle, though. That's even more time in between actually just grinding. In Shining Soul 1, you just went. You just went. And I agree that it's not the perfect game because it's a little bit too much grinding, maybe. A little too bare bones, but at least it didn't have forced story when restarting stages. So even when you restart stages in Shining Soul 2, you have to go through some of the story elements. You can't skip them as well, so it discourages even more, like, chill grinding. So no, I don't know, man. I wanted to really like that one. And maybe I'll come back and try a different class or something, but I actually enjoyed playing 1 more because it's simple nature. It allowed it to be itself, pure and simple. I just don't know why they decided to make the identifying so expensive. To the point where you can, like, I identify stuff for 800, I identify stuff for 700, and they end up selling for 400 and like 500. And then something can also be cursed, so I can identify something for like 1100 and sell for 100 because it's cursed. Like, and I'm running out of cash, and it's not encouraging you to do anything fun with that grind, and you have to grind the same stages, and you have to still wait between the stages. So yeah, no. I was, there were too many negative parts about that game. But I can see how it's like a more polished game and has more characters and it's more fun in some ways. But maybe the character choice was wrong. I don't know. So Shining Soul kind of just let you do... let you continue to have fun in the basic grinding elements. So yes, it was... Oh god, look at me hovering. So yes, it was more bare bones and boring. But if you're just there to play some action RPG hack and slash anyway, you got what you wanted. And it was pure and simple. So no hate for the game in terms of people liking it. I can understand that you might prefer that one. So I see that. We're so close to level 6 though. I think there's a boss fight coming in behind here. Do we have a room behind there to go to? Mm-hmm. Here we go. Management intensive. Which I don't necessarily mind management intensive, but already the menuing was improved in some ways, but also... Wait, they disappeared into the wall. It also started lagging more in the menu as well. So, meanwhile, they optimized some quality of life stuff for the menuing in terms of hotkeying, but they also slowed it down because they added too much stuff. So they made it frame droppy. So it was a swing and roundabout kind of a change. Yeah, but I don't want to save state though. I don't want to restart the game either just to do some item identifying. At least not in that circumstance. $15 axes. Oh. Plus 50 fire damage velocity. Level 8. Level 8, 50 more pounds. 6 7. We can save the rest of the points. We can do 1, 2, 3 on each. Cat level increased. Yo, so you do find scrolls, but you couldn't buy them anymore. So in the first game, I think you can buy, yeah, you can buy them for 100. But she also, the identified lady, also just generally identified stuff for around 100. But in this game, they decided that you're not going to be allowed to buy the scrolls anymore because they want the system to be valued highly. But they, in my opinion, I think they misunderstood the assignment there. Because now you're being cheated out of your money with the RNG, and you have to hope to get a good... Like, you can even get a... I got a drop that was like worth 3,000 something to sell or more, but that's just like every now and then I get stuff that I lose money on, and then I end up just like stuck on low money because I gotta buy healing potions. So I couldn't go out and get over 4,000 or 5,000, and sometimes I got, sometimes I couldn't, and it's all measured on random RNG. Even when I'm redoing, I redid like 3 or 4 stages.
Your efforts are most
So I tried to grind.
but I'm afraid terribly inadequate. This is where your journey ends.
Chago says it's interesting how the YouTube or Twitch community, has turned save states into some sort of taboo. For me, it's not that it's taboo. I just like to play a game as intended. That's the thing. I don't care if people save state. Ow! Ralos Zek. More like Ralos suck. But I just, yeah, so I don't mind people doing it. I just like to play a game as like, okay, this is what the game vibe is. And I like that to be my experience. My axes are not going through his armor. Why is it not hitting? He's got too much dexterity, too much armor. And I don't like gatekeeping. People gatekeeping save states. That's annoying. Dude, this is horrible. I should have a... I really shouldn't have gone in with this weapon. Because I can't really dodge backwards. I can't. I just look at all the axes on the ground. It feels so useless. Okay, he wastes a lot of time on those super stab. Okay, that's good. But the only thing for me that I can also understand, but this is also not a strong argument and not a gatekeeping thing at all, but in terms of a viewing experience, I think all of you, if you watch somebody playing Zelda or anything, and the fast forward button is constantly pressed in between walking, if you're playing Final Fantasy and the fast forward button is constantly pressed in between walking or whatever, in fast fights as well, so the music gets distorted and maybe they skip some more random things. Thing is, you lose entertainment value for that. You don't get the full picture. And also, if the game is providing some painful things, some ups and downs, that's... You're not bringing people along the ride to experience the ups and downs. You're just kind of like skipping everything that could be a potential negative and not even feeling like the high and low of it all.
I tire of you like a tasteless
Which could also be save and state and load.
Ralos has armies to conquer and mortals to crush.
Go away. He's... I'm hit. You just hurt me.
So beautiful, and yet so dangerous.
He speaks like such not a cheetah guy. So beautiful, and yet so dangerous. I mean, you are. I mean, here's the thing. Imagine Dark Souls. If we had just save states on top of everything. If people were allowed save states. Dark Souls would never have the same renown if the game just had save states and it had all the other like quality of life features that wouldn't make the game challenging. People wouldn't care to watch it as much. And people wouldn't be as happy to win them now either. There is an interest, there's an intrigue in the allure, the difficulty.
News of Rollo Zek's escape spreads like
I mean, sure, you don't get the
wildfire
same
across
experience
the
as if you're watching someone instead of playing it yourself.
You must travel to...
But still, you're just trying to create something that's entertaining enough to watch. And there's a billion ways to do that. But I think that if you start fast forwarding and save stating all the time, people don't also see like it feels like unimportant, or you don't experience the highs and lows as I mentioned. It just feels so detached from the intended experience, and the vibes change because you're listening to it. At least for Twitch, we're listening, we're lurking. So when suddenly you just go, or when somebody has like, this is the final boss, and they keep save stating on top of the final boss on every stage, like, this is not a challenge. So you're gonna get it. You're gonna get it. I'm not intrigued by what's going on. This is good. I want to go back to one-handed because I didn't like the pace of the other one. Level 9. Ooh, 59. That's pretty good. Oh, but I could have used the shield now. Oh, luckily I had a better one. Good. 29. Better. Do we have gauntlets? I do. Level 7. Wait, I thought it was 7. Am I... What? Really? I thought it was like 1 away to 8. Oh, I guess I'm 6. Oh. What's bullshit and what's valid? Yeah, you do whatever you want to do. I'm just speaking of an entertainment value. That's it. I just purely in your entertainment value, like what you seek for, what you want is also completely relevant to your own desires. But you do whatever the fuck you want to do. I'm not gonna stop you from doing that. I get entertainment from playing games as they were and getting through the motions because I feel like it's nice to experience them. A few times I save state. Very few. But that's just usually to save my own brain from exploding. Like Shadowrun, for example. Shadowrun time segments, the random time segments, that's something I hate. And experiments we do, that's fun. Then I like to save state. I did save state on Alundra. That was one cheeky save state. Alundra's boss fight, final boss fight. Oh my lord. Oh. So even though I liked the original to experience the game, but that 3-phase boss fight at Alundra, and then the third phase is just insanely questionable. What the hell's going on? And you just die so fast. You have to go through those 2 phases that take forever. That was just like, it's annoying. We know how to beat these 2 phases. As soon as we get to phase 3, we immediately get murdered. We don't know what to do. And then we just have to do phase 1 and 2 again. So I made the decision like, I'm going to save state on this phase because I have no idea and we're just wasting time. I have save stated on Game Boy Castlevania 1, the Dracula fight. Because that also is like, I'm not in the mood to do this whole stage, just look at this weird Dracula with this awful pattern. So sometimes I have my limits too. Oops. Had to hold back not to tell you how you knew which was the real one at the end there. Or for the Lundra fight? Ugh. Man. It's always a tough time going through like a puzzle-ish boss when you have a giant segment right before it. Oh, it feels so bad. Ow, 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 ow! You had someone tell you should never miss in games? It's a waste of time. Reddit has rules. What, Reddit as a whole has a rule? What do you mean? I don't think Reddit is a game or has a game or rule set. Maybe a subreddit? Hey Joggerl, yeah, this is fantastic. I'm very cozy gaming. You don't speak for John Reddit. Like, I know people say Redditors, but I also know that Reddit is just like a casual browsing website with different things. You don't need to, like, kind of casual entertainment. I haven't been to Reddit in forever. I only occasionally stumble upon Reddit posts for, like, setting up games or finding ROM hacks, ranking lists for games or movies and stuff like that. Hello, guy. Nitrum.
Let me
Martin.
see now. If we connect the Fliciparian inverter to the economical minaret. Of course. Silly me. Why didn't I think of that before? Oh, I'll tell you why I didn't think of that before, because it doesn't work that way. No,
But yeah, again, not to be mistaken. What I keep saying is that you do whatever you want to do. Save state 50 million times. Save state never. Fast forward all the game or don't do it at all. You do whatever the hell you want to do. I'm simply saying what I like to do. And I'm just raising the topic. Or I'm discussing like what is more entertaining to watch. Sometimes I feel like it's more entertaining to watch the full motion picture than it is to watch a save stated and kind of like fumbled with thing. And it might impede the game's original like feel.
Now where did
That's
I
it.
put that copper sprocket?
Copper sprocket. I know for me, for example, when I decided to play through Super Ghouls and Ghosts, I, like an idiot, same thing I did with ActRaiser 2, though I have to say I did not know ActRaiser 2 was that difficult when I started it. I knew it was a tough game. I didn't know it was going to be that tough. That was on me. That was a bit of a tough choice. But I knew that was going to be a tough experience. And I knew that I didn't want to try to save state through it or go for the base again to learn it first. I just wanted to do this as a challenge, and it was fun to do the challenge. And I remember that much more because I had fun trying to learn everything to finally be able to beat that game on professional mode. That we just started professional mode without having played the game at all. I know that was my personal enjoyment and satisfaction I got out of that is way more than if I would do that and just save state across. Even though I would know that I have to restart, like I could save state here and just practice and practice, but like, yeah. But I know there's something pure about just starting from the beginning again. Yeah, exactly, Chago. Consumers don't give a shit when Rig saves states. Yeah, and he does whatever he wants. And I do too. That's the thing, that's the great thing. He says this is bullshit. And he said it's whatever. But if someone decides to want to play Dark Souls with one hand, they're not going to save state on top of that. They already decided to have a challenge or they like the challenge. And where you have the challenge or what you like about it, that's on you to decide. Yeah, point is to have fun, exactly, Sabletooth. And sometimes what you guys have to understand too, like the topic was mentioned earlier about like, I just want to have, they just want to see me have fun playing my games. Like sometimes, yeah, but sometimes I can be angry at video game, but I still enjoy my experience all in all. I can, like, I screamed at Final Fantasy V at some point. I call it, this is bullshit. This is a gimmicky, stupid. There's no way to know this bullshit and say, but it's so fun. There's no way to know. And I scream and I rant and I get angry. But I still like it. I still overall like the game. And I've watched Final Fantasy. I tried to prepare for the Forza Fiesta. I'm still into it. Enjoying a game doesn't always mean that it's going to caress and hug you at all points in time, right? Cheetahman is still playing. Hey, Morgy Lee. It's part of entertainment, but it's also my entertainment. It's not just me putting on a show. That's what I like. I am me. I'm me. I'm me. I'm you. That's what I like to do when I video game. Level 6. Okay. Oh, but I did the calculation correctly, because I did say that it will be at this, and when we get to 8, it will be correct, because this needs to wait till 6, 7. Okay, so I did estimate during level up correctly, but my brain didn't want to understand what I estimated previously, and thought I was a higher level. Okay, get it. Are we all Quaid? Oh, cracked owl figurine. Oh, shit. What was this again? Is this like inventory items? Yeah. Oh, I forgot about these. I forgot about these. This is like Diablo 2's... what's it called again? Shards? No. Charms. Charms. But they weigh on you. Trinkets? Well, they're charms in Diablo 2, right? There's an icon overlap with Titan Quest with this game? Interesting. I mean, the release dates are also... What was this game? It's like 2001, 2? When does this come out? No, this is the sequel. 4 maybe? 2005-ish. Because Dark Alliance 1, 2, Champions Norrath, and then Champions Return to Arms. And Champions Dark Alliance, I think, was 2001. Right? So, whatever time they have to make the video games, this is... this is coming from that. Titan Quests? Must be... very similarly released, I think. In terms of age. But I don't know what you're talking about, so... Maybe it's similar, maybe it's not. This game's got better graphics than Diablo. Diablo's sort of more an art style, though. Like, for example, I'm not too in love with the look of these games. Even though I love these games, I do think it's very muddy. It becomes very muddled and, like, blendy, shadowy, and ugh. I wouldn't mind if it was a little bit more contrast and colorful, to be honest. That's 7. We got 2 points. We had 1 point. We got 2 points now. It ain't hitting the good. The hit rate on that axe is unimpressive. Do you have any fun or silly Norwegian phrases to share from your dialect? Det ugler I mosen. There are owls in the moose. Means there's something sketchy about. Owls in the bog. I guess it's owls in the box is moose and moose. Oh, owls in the, yeah, I guess. Owls in the yeah, I guess maybe. Anyway, it doesn't make sense here either. We have a phrase, but is this an English phrase too? Bite I det sure eplet. To bite the sour apple. Do you say that in English? Bull figurine, nice. Okay, so the expression is pretty, you can probably even guess what it means. Sometimes you just gotta like grit your teeth and do the deeds. Bite the bullet, yeah. Bear down on it. Bear the fangs on the sour apple. The hit rate on the big one. Well, axes just go everywhere. Oh yeah. Gå runt gröten. Going around the porridge. So, och gå runt gröten is a pretty good one. So going around the porridge just means that you're not saying what you're trying to say. It's like covering up. What do you actually mean? To explain something without actually getting to the point, yeah. Or trying to avoid the point, I guess. Or beating around the bush is more like a thing you can also physically do, right? You're just mucking about. If you're beating around the bush, you're just wasting time. Gordon Gröten is trying to more like specifically hide or specifically not mention what you should mention, basically. Mitt I smörröja? I'm not entirely sure what that's about. I know mitt I smörröja just means right in the bullseye. I don't know where it comes from or what the origin is from that. Oh, so many arrows in the face. Oh, so beating around the bush means that you are talking around the core? Oh, okay. I thought beating around the bushes was just you're faffing about. But I'm Norwegian, so I don't actually like translating idioms also is not necessarily the easiest part, or to convey it to another idiom. Oh yeah, helt på bærtur. That's a good one. That's just like you're completely on the wrong trail. I just like the way it sounds. Helt på bærtur. Bærtur! Du, Jonathan, nå er du på bærtur, eller? Someone's told you you can't take a spring herring or something. Just like, I guess I can. I've had plenty of pet peeves with your silly American idioms, though. Might and Magic, the early Might and Magic games are... And a lot of old school DOS RPGs, to be fair, has a lot of idioms and weird names for stuff that it's impossible for a Norwegian to understand and to solve without context. What was the weirdest one in Betrayal at Krondor? Something about the two ones. Something about the name of a small horse that's male or something, which is like a cult. Like, first of all, what the fuck? And then second of all, how this is part of a riddle, by the way. And then there was also a piece of a wagon wheel, a wagon tongue or something. Something of a tongue, blah, 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 and the riddle was that. And then we know, we then, as not Americans, need to know what the wagon and what the wagon tongue is, and then we have to solve the initial riddle, which was trying to refer to a tongue of a wagon. I couldn't remember what it was initially of, but you know, even when you get the answer to the riddle and it doesn't make sense, that's kind of where you know that something fell. The wagon yoke, wagon tongues, wagon yoke, is just like, this too much, man. Like, the thing is, we gotta know when you're just trying to explain stuff, and even when you try to explain stuff normally, it doesn't make sense. And then imagining having a riddle where the answer is the thing that doesn't even make sense. That's impossible.
Nice beaver.
Thank you. Hawkman, thank you for the 13 months. One that I remember, it took me a while to understand, which was the answer to a thing, a riddle in Might and Magic. But I understand the idiom now. But remember, this was not presented as a statement, but was an answer to the riddle, so cryptic. But it was the don't look a gift horse in the mouth, was the answer to a riddle. But now I understand why, like, don't look a gift horse in the mouth. But without having heard the context, like, what the fuck do you mean? So, it's like, I think the idea about it was that, if you get a gift, don't look for issues with your gift. It's unkind or not nice or whatever it is. It also has in Spain. Lucky you. He's inspecting to see if it's flawed. Don't complain about free shit. Yeah, exactly. That's the one, yeah. It's a gift. Don't try to investigate how good it is. Oof. Bang. Just good guys just light themselves on fire. And some idioms change meaning because they're too hard to understand as well. Big armor. Shield 35. Nope. Leggings. Wait, do we even have leggings on? Yeah, we do. This one. 4. The first one. Our weapon is 1728. What's the attack bonus? 22. 26. 19. And it's golden. Solid gold, like my color. Ooh, pain. Looks like I need some more potions.
Welcome.
Welcome. Five health. 2 decks. I mean, I don't mind keeping the owl figurine for a little bit more mana for now. It's fine. I can live with it. What's this one? It's the Shards of War. Oh yeah, we gotta get the shards. That's what it was. Oh, look at that sword. 11,000 money. It's too expensive to be happy. So let's be sad instead. She confirms it. Yeah, it is a request. But they don't call it EverQuest. At all, I think. In the name. It's Champions of Norrath. Right? That's the first one. And then Champions Return to Arms. That's what they're called. I don't think they're called they maybe have like an EverQuest Champions ahead, but I don't think the covers display that, do they? You cannot be a frogman, but you can be an Ixar shaman and you can be this Vashir berserker. Let's see. Nah, they just show. Hold on. No EverQuest. Even though it is EverQuest, they just call them champions. Yeah, they were great if you had a multi-tap. Even better, Fires, what? Is if you had a Brooklyn multi-tap, which I had, which disconnected on an old PS2. Third party... I can't remember what the other one, third party one was called. We just remember the Brooklyn one. Do I even have it? I think I even have it. Like in my drawer with my PlayStation. Ixar Shaman, yeah, those are the 2 new classes in the sequel here. So you can be a barbarian, a human barbarian, an elven ranger, an erudite wizard, I think a human cleric, a dark elf shadow fucker, and you got the Vashir berserker and Ixar shaman. Play Summoner games? I played Summoner a little bit, the first one. The guy that just asks questions all the time. You have to go to this place. You have to go to the plane of existence. Plane of existence. It's over there on over the mountain. Over the mountain. Yeah, just go over to the west. Over the west. Just use your mind. My mind? I swear the protagonist just keeps asking questions. He's a fuckhead. He's so dumb. All his dialogue is just him asking questions. The same thing has been told. He's just like the dumbest person in the world. Whoops. Yeah, Solid Snake. I got reminded of how silly Metal Gear Solid is. Watching Lytorius play some Metal Gear Solid 2 recently. That game was, it would be fun to watch a full movie of that again. That was a trip, man. Same thing with Metal Gear Solid 3 as well. Idioms that changed, says Josh. A rolling stone gathers no moss. Started out meaning you must settle down in order to accumulate wealth. But now we think it means you have to keep busy and active to avoid stagnation. Ah, okay. Okay. Huh. What I thought it meant, if I just hear that expression, moving stone gathers no moss. I didn't make up my mind yet, I just heard it. So when I hear it, my initial thought is keep moving, I guess. So that's what people think, but it used to mean wealth, to accumulate wealth. So the moss was good. But now the moss is bad. Notes? Are we doing German subtitles again? I mean, if you want to do like an IRL German subtitle of whatever I'm doing, like a caption, a live captioner in chat. I mean, we have a decent chunk of people watching from Germany. I think Germany is the European country that has the most amount of viewers on my stream. Because it's like... The top one is America and Canada. Then I think Australia, because that just pulls them all in over there. There's a lot of people. I think at least. And we can actually take a look. But then the thing is about Europe, we just get separated to each country, so it's hard to get an idea. So I think Germany is like the highest of the independent named countries there, with like 7%, but I can go take a look at it now because we're talking about it. Let's see. Is it engagements? Discovery. There it is. Oh, Germany's beating Canada. Congratulations. So this is the last 30 days. United States 36, Germany is, so look at that. Germany is 7% and Canada is 7%. Sweden is over Norway, even though I am Norwegian. But you can see how it just separates Europe completely. Australia is actually just 30%. You gotta step it up, guys. This is not nice of you. Used to be higher. I used to care about me. Finland 4%. Ah. Just goes to show how small Norway really is, you know. Like, definitely, I think most people that have from their country get more people from that country, even though they speak in English. But we're a small place. So I just went down, I guess. I kind of forgot, but I assume so. I didn't die. So. Get him. Norway has a lot of mountains. We got those populated. Ow. Dude, smacking my head. Something you found that's bizarre to you, that many people, even in a country like Sweden, where everyone speaks more or less fluent English, they still vastly prefer watching entertainment in Swedish than English. I hate watching Norwegian and stuff. And I know some friends of mine too that also hate that. I was surprised. I met someone recently and they said like they watch TV. I'm like, you watch TV? Like, you watch TV? wait. Like, you watch TV? Oh, so they just watched every kind of Norwegian thing still, and all the Norwegian programs and reality shows, everything that's just on TV. Normal, cable TV. I'm like, who does that? Who does that? Anymore. But also she barely knew about YouTube other than funny basic random clips or whatever, right? So yeah, weird. But it's just like, I know Norwegian television has gotten better over time, but it's cringe to me. I don't know, this sounds weird. But it's also getting cringe again, because here's the thing, Norwegian movies started getting better. So I was like, okay, Norwegian movies, we're moving up in the world. That's good. It's not as cringe anymore. But then, now we're back to more cringe, because Gen Z and marketing, a lot of marketing are using slang. A lot of slang. And you can tell that people making it is like, this is not, no, you're not comfortable. You are being told to say this. You are being told to be cool. And that's weird. I can try using my roars at them. Rawr. Twitch is TV for you these days? For me, TV, I mean, it's just like whatever. YouTube, Twitch, Prime, Netflix. Sometimes things that I just have to get through a place of cutlassing, saber-wielding assholes. because it's not available. But it's just because everything's available to find. You don't need the TV to tell you what you're gonna watch, you know? You can find anything. You got back into TV with Netflix? Oh, Netflix I consider streaming service. I consider that not TV when I talk about TV in this regard. TV for me is flipping channels. Like you're sitting there flipping channels on your local, your cable, whatever it is. Josh. Your favorite game of all time, PS2? Nice. One of mine as well. I wonder if it is mine. What is my favorite PS2 game? Huh. I haven't really considered. What's my favorite PS2 game? It might be this. Oh god. Fuck. Like, there's a portal right here. Like, you might... Oh, he's in control. Okay. You might want to go back. And there are many, but... Something... A part of me also wants to say, like, Dark Alliance because it's, like, the origin. Oh my god! Return to the mines. I yearn. I yearn. Rogue Galaxy. I like Vice City, but I don't think it's my favorite. I played that a bunch. I think Champions Return to Arms might be one of the most that I played the absolute most. I'm trying to remember the library. Trying to remember the library in my head right now, and there's like a 5,000 games for it. It's not that easy. But yeah, no, I think this game is a good contender for top 1 anyway. For me. Oh yeah, I think it's almost impossible to answer too, but it's I think if you can like just give yourself 3 or something, it's easier and it's still fun to think about. And also like if you put it in a different way, like if you could only have one game from the PS2 for the rest of your life, what would it be? Like you also have to think about, okay, a game that could also continually be interesting to play, for example, so you get those things in there and maybe you can make an answer. Guys, we gotta go and blow up the dude. Oh, he blew up the rest of them. Oh. 3 potions is not good. Woo. No, no, no! Ow! Ah! Last one. Oh! No, no! No! I held it the wrong direction. I never played Dragon's Crown. I did get I prepared the previous game though, the Princess Crown, I think it's called. There was a Saturn game. Oh. Oh, please. Okay, I found something. He always goes through the combo, so I can just go around him. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to kick you. I wanted you to blow up the guy myself. The dexterity is insane. I need more power. No! I failed it. I failed. I was gonna meme. And the power failed me. The reason why it's not going well. Is obvious. I'm more powerful than ever. Keep canceling his combos. No, I turned him off. Oh! No! No! Fuck! That was supposed to be easy, but he hit me with the combo. The backhand. I didn't expect to get hit by that one.
Mr. Coffee.
3 coffee bucks from adventure_Josh. This tune is a bot.
Stop doing that. We're back. The hit rate. The hit rate is so horrible. Oh, that's a little dirty. How does that? The guys who used to be my friends are now my enemies. No, again! Hit him, please! Don't mess this up for me. Oh, you saw my health go down even though I leveled up. Sick assist, he came like, ah! I got you, Cheetah Man! I love your video games! I'm like, what, really? That's... You're not supposed to like that. That wasn't a good game. You should reconsider. Oh, he's level 10. Okay. But Bloodlust is now active. There's no line for the next one. Alright. That's level 9, 10. 9 and 9 for these two. Increases a lot. 11 seconds duration. I guess that would be a good one later on. Try shield of 104. Yikes. Yikes schmakies. 71 to 93. I really dislike to do the slow spin though. But oh my god, that's a... Oh, but we got the fan instead. Now it can be beautiful, look at that. And a little bit of chance of destroy undead on top of it. Which was this disruption. It was called disruption in Dark Alliance. If you have a disruption mace, you have a chance to destroy undead on hit. Imagine dual wielding fans. That's when you know you made it in life.
Welcome.
Welcome. I'm waiting for him. We got 20 mana potions. This is the cheatum in ActionRPG, and they released it shortly after. But it was hard to redeem themselves. After they're falling out with drugs. They lived a tough life, man. It was tough. This is now the official anthem of the Kara Isle. Changing missions. Oh shit. Sorry. Gotta give the goblins back their sprocket. Explosions are cool. Hey, Pizza Farts. Hope you're doing well. Peaches. Good to see you. Okay, no, how you doing? I'm not saying hi, but now I'm saying hi. How you doing? We gotta go find the Sprocket Boys. Can't remember which location they were, but here's Gloin. Given. Where do you put that copper sprocket? Oh, is that the evil guy's Given? So if you do the evil route, you give it to Given? The good route, you give it to Martin?
Oh, praise
Maybe.
the gods! At last, my 11 flower segmenter is complete! Which means your name, my good man, shall be etched beside mine in the annals of history. Will you accept this meager offering as a token of my gratitude?
Your work here is done. What'd you give me? Give me gold? Screw your boxes.
Your labors in the plane of innovation have been duly recognized, brave one.
Thank you.
Now another formidable task lies before you. Our enemies are poised to assault the plane of water. You must go there at once. But first, you need to learn to breathe as a sea creature does. Go to Norrath and find the mermaid Cariel in the Pit of Ill Omen. She will teach you all that you need to know.
It's just the Pit of 3 Omen. That's what I knew it as. Pit of 3 Omen. Oh, is this Druidbrunn and Brunn? No. I know Druidbrunn and Brunn has like the island stuff. I think it's Norrath. Frog people. Trident up the sphincter frog. Hello. You. Ow. Abuse. Wee. Hoo-ha. Ooh, we got our first yellow. Ice Flame. Level 11, 45, 53. The attack bonus. Why is this attack bonus 10? Clearly it's better than 10. Attack bonus 49. It's just attack bonus, just like dexterity bonus? But every item has attack bonus. I thought it was just like a general measure of strength. This is George Martin's favorite. Artman's favorite weapon. Icy hot. There's no storage or stash in this game though, so what you got is what you got. Either keep it for level 11 or leave it. Okay, at least we can hit these with my axe. It just hit chance, you think? Attack bonus? I mean, I guess it could make sense because my hit chance of the ones that create is 7, and I never hit the boss with that. So, I mean, there might be some credence to that. Blue and green, blue and green. Leather boots, they both drop some boots. This is a barbarian. Barbarian doesn't have that in Diablo 2, right? There's this annoying idea of a build that he has, which is axe throwing. But getting axes in Diablo 2 is just like a pain. So it's like not worth it, is it? I don't think you can create axes on Diablo 2. You saw the throwing tree was like, nah. I kind of want to do a build of throwing barbarian and see if it's fun. But the issue with that is that it starts so late. Isn't it like level 15 before you can start throwing mastery at all? Or at least doing your throwing skill. Could also be fun to do a poison dagger necro. Just 100% just go melee necro. Because there's not a lot of immunities to poison as far as I'm concerned. At least not for normal. Maybe not even nightmare, but I don't even give a dingus about nightmare. To be honest. Crit. Level 10. This was a level 10, but I got more points now, so... Is it 1, 2, 1, 2 for each level or something? Maybe we get more than that. Maybe. 1, 2, 1, 2. So at one point, leveling the axes would, I guess, give some benefit. But it needs to be... Because it says 15 axes doing the same damage, I need to get a better damaging and maybe they do more hit chance as well. Nothing wrong with more endurance. Because if you think about it as well, more endurance equals more figurines. Right? So leveling up endurance is potentially just leveling up stats. So you want to max out endurance. And next level we're gonna get enough of these two as well. Bloodlust it ends here for Bloodlust, but it's a nice thing. It's a nice thing to have. It lasts for longer as well, so we're probably gonna level up that too. I'll save the last point though. Dude, what? Hey, Wanta. Dude. Now that I acquired the banners, I scoured the internet for some websites that had them old ones archived. I also have more that I should add, but the thing is they were so low resolution and OBS doesn't do the scale on its own pretty well, so I gotta... They're all PNG files, so they are nice looking images, but OBS don't like... Oh, Shield of Elders? OBS don't like it if you have to just increase the size of something that's small. Shield of Eldars. Interestingly enough, it's 51. 25 mana bonus, but this is 104. But 51 mana bonus is pretty much for my lazy dude who has like nothing. 69 mana. Alright, let's see here. It's Bloodlust on Circle. Arr. Is it only melee damage? Oh yeah, I mean, that seems so. That was 90 damage, so... You just got triggered by 1, 2. Are you afraid I was going into like a really good improv rap? Did someone hurt you from the rapping community? You double throw with throwing mastery. Oh, there's like one skill for throwing, just double throw, and it's level 12. The double throws with throwing mastery and some war cries. You just spam buying from Charcy, just buy some. Yeah, it sounds expensive though. If you don't have a way to replenish your axes, it's a very expensive occupation. But I guess so are javelin. Javazon, right? You all like my rap improvisations. Oh, thank you. I'm known for them. I'm very big in the rapping community. Repairing thrown weapons replenishes quantity? Really? As long as you don't throw the last one? Correct. Oh, so, okay. So as long as you don't throw the last one. But if you throw the last one, you're fucked. Yeah. I have there's a vague memory there. Like, oops. Oh, god damn it. I imagine the Java sounds like, fuck, shit, fuck, damn it.
A blessing from the sea. Today? Oh, it's impossible. My favorite conch has been stolen. And it's not the first time either.
I think men made this game.
Horrible Cyclops again.
Oh, it is Droon, Prune, and Brune.
Droon, Prune.
Droon, Prune, Brune.
They all look the same to me. Oh, wait a minute.
I thought there was Champions of Norrath that had Droon, Prune, and Brune. Okay, then this is definitely my favorite game.
Caves on Gnome's Island. I think you'll find me inclined to grant you your blessing.
My blessing. Won't you
Use this
suck
boat
on my
to travel
corals?
between the island.
Alright, we gotta take the boat. Are you sure you want to leave? So now I pick... One of them is just straight up the boss fight, I think. Is it Solitary Island? I don't know. Yeah, this one. This is just a circle of Brune. Uh-oh. Here he comes. Ah. Oh, yeah. Get him good. Get him good. Hakalugi. No. Oh, my life! Oh! Oh! orc bow. But what was the hat that I had? 13, circlet 21. 11 as well. Shamshir. Ooh, 55 to 72. Sam C. Elvin Chris is 24.39. We got one slot available. Is that not attack speed? No. I was like, how much you can socket it? The 4 squares there, I think. So you socket by just slapping these into it. But there's one thing for attack speed, I think, which we're gonna use later on to a great advantage. The Death Knight for life. He is cool. The Shadow Fucker, he's pretty, he was my favorite in Dark Alliance, no, in Champions of Norrath. Because Champions of Norrath doesn't have a lot of funny ones, and then the Shadow Knight, Dark Knight guy, he's the one cool other guy that's not basic. But it is fun to do Barbarian. Is it called, well, I know it was called Hero's Arm in Dark Alliance 1 for the Dwarf, or is it, no, is that Dark Alliance 2? Where basically you can start wielding, you can have dual wield, and Hero's Arm will allow you to dual wield two-handed swords. So you go out like a crazy person with big swords. It's awesome. I've already done Dark Alliance 1 and 2 on stream, but I'll do them again. For sure. I've thought about just doing a Drizzt run. It's not that fun, though. Thing about Drizzt is that you can't change weapons, so kind of loses the allure a little bit. It is fun to loot. It is fun to kind of grind up your character. But I do love Drizzt's walk cycle, so almost worth it just to see Drizzt run like a baby. Problem though, I did lose my save file, or it's on the other computer at least. I'm not using the other computer right now. I don't know. It's not plugged into anything. So I have my old memory card information on the other computer. So I'd have to beat the game first to even... Oh, and also do the gauntlet to even get him back. But I figured I might be doing that on the... If I would be doing that, I'll play the remaster. Because the remaster is actually quite... I played it a bit now. It is quite better than the original in terms of... Like, the loading speed is better for everything. And considering how muddy and blurry this game is in general, it actually looks rather good with the AI. I don't know if they did AI upscaling or whatever, but... They increased the resolution and did some upscaling. And... Because these games are so muddy, blurry... It actually benefits a lot from that. Because usually I like things to look retro, and like PlayStation has a look to it, right? How the polygons and how they're textured and all that stuff. It's jagged, but it's unique. It's got an own look. But for a lot of PS2 games, you just get blurry, smooth, ugh. Compensation, I don't know, bilinear filtering or whatever the hell you call it. These flame-throwing beetles. I remember getting murdered by them a lot. I took inspiration from yesterday's sheep. Yesterday I played Tinkerlands, invaded the jungle map, killed everything, looted everything. Today, it's no difference. There is no difference. Prune's lair is here. So this is the... When you do grinding, at least when I did grinding, so you can grind in this game. You can just start a new game and import. I always do this stage. Because you can do 3 boss fights in this chapter. Druid, Prune, and Brood. So you just do a new game, import character, start this stage again, and kill the bosses over and over. Tinkerlands. Dude, Tinkerlands is awesome. That was good. That was a good time. Played 10 hours yesterday. And I'm still playing it offline, so... Good stuff. This guy's not as fat. He's living in an emaciated cave. Can a cave be emaciated? I don't know. He touched water. That was his mistake. Yeah, bro's name is Prune. We just killed Brune. This is Prune, and there's Drune. He's left. Hey, bees. Let me empower myself. The power of blood. And I'll hit you at one point. Don't worry about it. Whee! Don't have time to rebuff. It takes too long to touch grass. Ow. Hawk loogies. I can't kite, he's around the stone. Ah, nasty, dude. Final goodbye.
There's no place to put that.
There's no place to put that.
There's no place to put that.
The expected sound of a cheetah guy. There's no place to put that. Ha 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 ha. My banquet is full of stuff.
Welcome.
My ass is full of things. That's unfortunate. Get it out. Get it, get it. Warren Scepter, get it, good, good. No, 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 no. Out. Out. Out, even though I like you. Out. Ishke, Ishke, Yushke, Hushke. 26. For gaunts. Sell it. Equip it. Sell it. And we got 2 tonic. Oh, this is a bigger tonic. Let's sell the smaller tonics then. We can afford it. In this game, compared to the previous game we played, we can actually get money. Isn't that nice? I'm talking about Shining Soul 2, not the other Champions game. You hungry for shrimp now? Yeah, shrimps just smell like good farts from an ogre. I agree. They didn't add any online remasters. Multiplayer to the remasters. Oh, they didn't. Also, they didn't even try to do multiplayer online. That's a bit of a... I mean, yeah, they didn't try hard. Let's be honest. The remasters for Dark Alliance could be done by 2 guys named Tim and Jeff. Right? Like, this was a... They just ported it exactly and just, like, trimmed the edges. They don't need a team for that. Tim quit. Shit. I also realized I chose Tim and Jeff. Both Fallens. Tim and Jeff Fallen. I knew my heart wanted to speak, to sing the music. 6 stamina is pretty good. 11,000. But it's 6 stamina. I'm gonna buy it. I know it's a lot, but the thing is, I like my Gucci. Right? So we go from health that is 165 to that wasn't as much as I hoped for. 178. Okay, that wasn't great. But shut up. Fire damage, squashed fire beetle. I'm not really gonna use the orc bow, am I? Just sell it? No, it might be okay actually. Plus 10 strength. Oof. But look at this blade. When we get to level 11, it's over. It vaguely looks like King from Tekken. Vaguely. How have you guys kept up with this? I've had Cheetahman playing low in the background for so long. On top of the music that's already there. Why are you still here? Ooh. Heh. La la la. Try speaking eloquently now, you dingies. 60 to 88. Oof. This is a good bow too. 6 to 12 lightning damage. I can't see where I'm going. Do I have to go back to the boat, or is there like a waypoint? I guess I'll have to walk back. I'll go here first though. Probably Bloodlust, it takes so long to cast. Clearly it's good, but... You have to cast critical. Hold on. Let's change to fire axe on this one. I guess he's just made of fire, so it doesn't really help. I heard his remix yesterday that was super cool. And it was even cooler because I was surprised it chose that song for a remix. I don't know what it was called. I can't remember actually which tune it was. I think it was a regular battle theme of Sweet Home on the NES. There was like an OC remix or whatever the hell it was. Do even people use OC remix anymore? That they came out like 25 years ago when we were still emo and MySpace. It was cool though. It was like a metal ass remix of Sweet Home. It's like, that's a curious choice. You miss emos. Do you? I mean, they're still around. They're more like PC e-girls now though. Most of them. Turned like there's a natural progression. Oh god. Oh no, this one. Oh no, I have to work now. Okay, so this sucks. So I have to save the gnomes.
You there! Help! Please! Sea monsters are attacking my village. My friends, my loved ones, they will all perish. Please come to our aid, and I will take you to a place where no other boat can travel.
It's not an escort mission, it's worse. They're trying their best to be cool. And so the problem is that you don't want any of them to die. But they have an issue here. So I think if you... What is it that you get if you win here? Do you get to go to a new place? A bonus area? They're fighting the sea monsters. And they're running around like idiots. And if one dies, I think you get the worst reward. And I can't remember what the rewards are. I think we might have to look this up on the internet. Maybe somebody knows? Or wants to look it up? There's definitely something about it. See, somebody can just walk off right now. We don't know if Jeremy has already walked off to the sides yet. He might have. Jeremy might have been the foregone conclusion at this point. How many are here? Let's do a dwarf count. Ow! There's like 8... No! I can't count you when you're running around like ants. Look at you! What are you doing? Come back to mom! Don't do it. We're good? There's a lot of blood here. Yes! 8 out of 8. We did it. Hope they can treat their wounds. Sometimes they get lost, man. You saw someone there just like, don't do that. I have my own. Stop it! Stop him!
Oh, your warriorship is rivaled by no man, woman, or creature. Please climb aboard my humble vessel.
See, yeah, there you
I
go.
shall take you to a place.
That's what I told you. New place. So if you don't get them, he's like, ah, oh, fuck, we can't even sail the boat. Or something like that. Because there's too many small people. I mean, too few small, too big, too... Dream big, go small.
Go ahead and have a look around. I'll wait here.
Come on, it looks like a fun place.
You know, there was a time I thought my life would end in a cell just like this. Until the gods delivered me from the darkness. It has made me thank each sunrise and each new moon. Let me know when you're ready to head back.
We're on Treasure Island. Or Gothic Castle, whatever you prefer. Welcome to the stream. He is returning. I hope he would be returning in the future. But I would understand it if you decided not to. Oh, this place is demanding hardware. Why is it so poorly optimized? It's a shame. I can try to force the frames. Oh, wow, look at this. Oh, it's slowing down so bad. Oh, these vampires. It's running on the same engine. Yeah, but this is more of a issue for... This is some... You can see the flames here for some reason on the emulator is not doing well. We can try tinkering some with the frames here. I don't know how much we can do about it. But if you try to unlock the frames maybe. Let's see here. Let's see what we can do. Emulation? How do you unlock frames? Rendering, no. I saw this recently. Optimal frame pacing? That's something else. I can't see it anymore. I know I found it. Damn it.
Are we camping here for some item?
No, we're camping for some... You gotta run better. God, I can't find it. Damn it, I was prepared, but I can't see it anymore. If anybody is familiar with PCSX2, there is a way to uncap like the locked frames to run it as like as much frames as possible instead of trying to limit it to the preset frames. It's not VSync is not online, so it's not more than that. Fuck, I knew this. I found this. Fucking... Why can't I remember this when I was actually going to play the game? Hack you can enable?
I could really use a magic ball of
Let's see
string
here.
right now. Or a friendly
PCSX frame unlock. Oh, why can't I find it? I did my research now. It's been a minute. I can do a texture preload, but it's not a texture preload though. It's just the animations of the flame is not hitting as it should. Well, I say that. Why is that fine? Did it need to do all the preloading? I don't know why that worked. It's better. It's not great, but it's better, I guess, which is good. That's still not what I'm looking for. Elvira. EE cycle rate. Let's see here. That's emulation settings. EE cycle rate. I can overclock the speed. Let's go. Cycle rate is not as default. This may crash or make games run too slow. I just went 300%. Okay, this is bad science though, because we just did 2 things instead of 1 thing. But it's definitely smooth. It might be because we've been in this area for a while. But it's working. Thank you, Elvira. Appreciate that. Hope you're having a nice day too. Hey, Valhallan. BGDA games do run great nowadays, but there's chunks at places. Yeah, for sure. It was a little, but I also, the thing is, when I play Dark Alliance, you screw you. Like there was definitely some sort of input delay. You could kind of make it better. But when you play the remaster, you realize that, oh, this is how it is with no input delay. I get it. You know that dock station overclocking emulation helps with getting better frame rate. Okay. Yeah, so instability, but better frame rate. Okay. No, input delay is not the issue here, but when I was playing Dark Alliance, it was. For some reason. And it's long, it might be just in general that I did some other configurations and set it up better, but I just realized the big difference when I also played the remaster, which was like no delay. Like, oh yeah, this is way better. Smush. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're a little extra right now, aren't you? Oh, just 3, okay. Hey, no pushing. I mean, if he's stuck there, he's not stuck. He's not stuck. Just change to my my range weapon. Ow, I'm down. Dude. A fucking whole level. Yeah! Yeah! Beep. And now I have level 11, which means I can take my pants off. No, it's not what it means. I don't really want much here, but I will do this. Slashing. And And I believe we can still go for more bloodlust. And now for George R.R. Martin's favorite trick, the ice flame. Woo! Look at how cool that is. True boots. He dropped more. Not fake boots. Not to be confused. Oh, mana and intelligence? They truly are. Some true bootsies. I kind of like the no boot look though. Maybe just the gimp mask. All right. We're good? No, pants. Wait, pants. We have just 19 for pants? I guess so. Need better pants. Ah, bear figurine, 5 dex. Strength. It says strength. Why do I say dex? All dressed up for a romp and a sex dungeon. And I'm not invited. You test out my blade. Ooh. Yeah, it's running smoothly now, so yeah, that's a great change. I'm looking for a crash, I guess, next. Dude, they're just all fire icing everywhere. I'm gonna fire ice! Ooh. Look at this, hear the sound. There's a lot of elements going on there. It's trying to like slurp up the vampire. It's an act of his own medicine. It's his own petarding. Well, not really petarding. It's not hoisting your own petard if it's like outward source, but it's kind of using your idea of slurp juice. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Cut.
There's no place to put that.
There's no place to put that.
Welcome, my...
What do we keep? Oh, the bow is also available now. We can try it out, but we need to buy some arrows now then. Found some new legs. Fuck. I didn't re-equip the right boots. When did I save? I sold the mana boots. I mean, it's not that. It's... I mean, it's just mana. Fuck. The thing is, I equipped the wrong one. I equipped the quilt. I mean... Should just get... Ah. Give it back. Buy back. When did I save? 9:23. This is 7 minutes ago. Let's go back. I'm so dumb. Oh, we didn't pick him up yet. Boots? I guess I could just like... This is so much more defense. Since I got this one anyway. Swap to this one. You, vampire face. The only vampires I care about is in a different place. And that's in... Oh. Hold on. New... Wait. I forgot their location. Staten Island. Which I think finally had its last season. I say finally, regretfully. Funny feel eel? Hey, peanuts? Sounds like some sort of a weekend event for Saturday that didn't really like catch on at like an event in a pub. It's funny feel eel night. We're gonna put on the bar, you can feel the eel when you get drinks. And who gets shocked? Who knows if it's gonna be electric eel or not? Funny feel eel night. Yeah, these water physics was all the thing. The problem with this game though is there's no jumping. So you can't jump into the water like Splishy Splashy. But it was super impressive back in the day. Like 2001 Dark Alliance. These are the same water physics and engine, Dark Alliance 1 and 2. No Swedish beardy face today? Excuse me? Swedish? My good man. You come to the right place. I'm not Joel. Okay, that does okay damage, but it's very slow. Not a fan of that. Same. Watch your mouth. I'll say as the Shadowrun SNES says, shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. No, that's the Genesis one. Sorry. There's only one Swedish streamer, and it's not me. Important question. Who said important question? What were electric eels called before electricity was discovered? My Lexi responds, Hippocrates described the electrical Mediterranean torpedo with the name narc, which is to say narcosis, which is a description of its numbing effect. Those ancient Greco-Roman naturalists who tried to imagine what was causing the effect tended to think of it as a form of poison. Aha. Good. Now we know. Ella Jazz. No. Because he exists in a country... Oh, he exists in a way that I don't watch his streams. So he doesn't exist. The Miss Mika, the Ella Jazz, Elias, however you call their aliases. They're like too mainstream content for me to watch. So but Joel i Vinjasås. Because for me, it's like, I get it. I get, of course, their success. But it's just kind of the mainstream success popular thing, which is it's not fun for me to watch. Broken Vampire Fang. Ooh, Life Leech. I like the Germa. I like the Vine Sauce. That kind of content. Also, in terms of one of the biggest streamers as well, which is more casual like this, is also Barb. Barb just plays games, whatever the fuck. Ooh, the thorny plant is too dangerous to approach. The Stealthygolem, no, the camera is hidden. Yes, this time I know. This time it's just a comfy Sunday stream. How do you unthorn the Barndies? The Barndies? I don't know. Can't remember. He got his accessory Asmongold. Elajaz? I don't know how you say his name. But I mean, success is success. I'm not... Don't say they're bad. I'm not saying it's just not my typical content. And I can see why it's good. You're fighting the flame. What's wrong with you? You're just not even bothered by me. Tiny misty globe. I can't remember. Was it the whetstone attack speed? There's a specific item that's like attack speed enhancer. Cat's eye? No, I don't think so. Whetstone is usually crits in games like this, though, isn't it? There's still some frame drops, but they're a little bit weirder now. But at least it's playable to similar as before. It's nice. Don't mind a few frame drops. We're gonna go around soon. Is there only one boss, the smush guy? It's a little too good. No, PS2 was pretty smooth with frame rates for the right games. There tended not to be a lot of frame rate issues with PS2. You're doing worse than my chat?
There's no place to put
This is a fucking gate scroll. I just can't put... I got room for no paper. Just smoke it. Smoke something. Use the paper. Use the gate scroll to do some blunts. Improvise. Think about Snoopmans.
Welcome, my...
This time I'm not gonna sell things that I like. Don't quote me on that. I can sell this now. I could sell the Shield of Eldars, but I'm gonna keep it. Off you go, off you go. We did it. 2 strength bonus choker. I do love the... we talked about emos earlier. We have the choker here as well. Gotta embrace that. Oh, the Mystic Globe is the attack speed one. Okay, nice. So that's gonna be our ticket for the late game when we get into big attack speed. Oh, we got like 900. Got it. Alright. Oh. Oh. We're listening to this song! It's a classic. I mean, it's one of the few things that are okay, I guess, with Action 52. The song isn't, like, treacherous. How do you fix the naughty little bobbies? Uh-oh, such an open area. But nothing. I like the music on top of this one. Oh, it stopped. It's okay. Do you gain something from challenge points? No, it's just challenge points. They're just there. They're just there to be there. Waste them if you want to. Challenge points are the things on Twitch that's been there forever, and everybody's like, what do we fuck we do about this? I think every creator's like, I don't know what the fuck. I don't know, man. You love hoarding them? Yeah, that's what I do too. I just use it as like I just use it as I've watched the streamer for this much. It's fun to see for my own or whatever. Sometimes I use redeems. On some channels where it feels fun. If it feels fitting and not wrong in terms of the vibe. Sometimes you have like, you know, it's this somebody has like a song like, here, 5 minutes, now we're gonna swap to this song for 5 minutes and we're gonna do something different. Like, I don't wanna redeem that. But for example, Joe has like changing language to East European, that's kind of chill, and her gimmick has just have a lot of hats, so it feels fine, it's not disruptive. And yeah, so it can be fine sometimes, but generally it's whatever. I think most people don't really use it, and that's not an essential part of the stream in any way. You know? Okay, let's figure out this stupid plant. And turn down this music down to a volume level where new people will be curious what's gonna happen. Why do we hear faint murmurs of Cheetahman? Okay, this is plants too thorny to hold, it says here. What's this place called again? The Gothic Castle. Alright. Let's see here. Return to Arms, Gothic Castles. What's this gonna be? Efficient route. Oh, nice. Dating, gambling. Host efficient route. Smush is an ogre. What's the thorns? In the side section, you'll find a dangerous thorny plant. This plant is the blood vine, that's silly ones, and you can only get near it if you have the bag in your inventory. The Bloodstone of Isles can also be found as a random drop here. Either be dropped by a defeated enemy or be found on the many breakable pots.
I could really use a magic ball of string right now.
So I have to have it from before, from Cilia? Who the hell is Cilia? Okay. Or the many pots, the Bloodstone of Isles. Well, I didn't break all the pots, so I guess that's, I'm not gonna take a full round of break pots before we leave. Tref sounds like impact. Well, you can impact some women in your area, I guess. If you're showered for once. Tref for a knot. That just means meet for a day. It's just like dating website. Yeah, multiple poll votes to use channel points, but all the polls that use channel points to vote is just not gonna be at all a normal pole. So, in that regard, it's just useless. Do they still allow you to use bits on the pole if you want to add that? Can you still add, like, use bits for pole manips? Hey, Elizabeth. Where's my little guy? There he is. You haven't seen? You used to. Can I do slash pull? Let's see. Oh, they took it away. Golem chips per vote is only, you can only use the redeems. There was a way you can just like add people to use bits to vote. They took it away. I guess maybe there was maybe some other reason they took it away. I don't know. They've had issues with bits many times. I'm doing like Diablo 2 in the... When is... It's like at 5 o'clock. Hold on. Is he live already? Mitchell. Oh, he's not live. Okay.
Also a picture.
That's Joe. I just mentioned Joe. Let me know when Mitchell goes live. Because I'm doing Diablo co-op over there in a moment. So I'll just like slap the people over there and we can play Diablo soon. Oh, there's a shop here, isn't there? Hold on. What are you doing? He was standing on like, it looks like they were standing on top of each other. This Diablo is console Diablo, Snowblind Studio version. Hey, Canadian Pagan, how you doing? Sometimes they sell magic items. I don't think they can sell yellow items though. Oh yeah, earrings too. Only resistances, wow. How boring. Sea cave? You can enter from more places. These two entrances? Oh. Sea cave. Is this walkable? There's a route there. Damn fruit basket. Ah. Yes. Good location.
Now it's starting to look like a party.
No, no, no. No, no, you missed. I'm not. I'm being summoned elsewhere soon. Lytorius, thank you for the raid. Need you play some more Metal Gear Solid 2? Are you done with it? Appreciate that raid, buddy. Thank you for shout out as well. I'm soon being summoned to do some co-op. For Diablo 2. At least I'm pretty sure I'll check my messages. I should still be okay. Let's go and see cave. Oh, let's save in case we get summoned. Here. Summoned. So welcome in, for those who are new here from Lightori's stream. Hope you had a chill time. We're also having a chill time, just playing lazy action RPG Sunday. This game I love. It's just hack and slash. Hack and slash console, similar to the Diablo 2 vibes you have on your PC computes. Let's go with the double poison shots. Look at those crabs fighting. Hey Mitchell, are you Mr. Golem? I've been sent by the limo to pick you up in a few minutes. Alright. Yes, this is Mr. Golem. I'll join the limo in a minute. Do you got drinks? What's the percentage use of brain processing capacity? Is it an African or European capacity? Is it unladen? Live in 5 minutes. Alright, thank you. This guy's range attack is different. Because most ranged, if they hit you with a physical, with the bow, for example, they will calculate your direction. So whatever your direction you're running towards, that's where they're going to hit you. But these guys, for some reason, are just still shooting forward. Like that. That's not what they're supposed to do. Well, I guess if it's counted as a different projectile, it's just what they're programmed to do another thing. Alright, buddy. Keep your block. I hit block all the time when I'm done hitting because I'll show you guys in a moment. So usually you can do combo and it'll continue attacking like that. But if you only hit once, notice that he's kind of like finishing his move. But if you just press block, you can get the attack and then keep walking. So it's a mild attack animation cancelling. It also, I guess, helps you keep yourself secure, because naturally when you fight normally as well, you want to attack and block. Because compared to Dark Alliance, you can't do the roll around and just run around them all the time, because that's the way you fight in that game. In this game, the more enemies tend to stand still and just rotate. Like, this guy runs around. Let's see. So this guy you would be more able, but he's got a wider AoE anyway, so it doesn't work. So point not proven with this guy. But even though they run the same engines, they have some sort of different enemy design, so... There's one problem with the fire and ice thing that we're doing here, is that it's a little bit too... Look at the enemy, we can't even see what they're trying to do anymore. It just becomes a blur of fire. Yeah, loot. Got good loot in this game. I would say the loot is more fun in this game than Dark Alliance. There's more of it in general, just quantity. But there's also much more randomized. And in Dark Alliance, you don't get randomized chest loot. At least not for most important chests. You get randomized enemy and barrel loot, but not for chests. So this has more RNG in general for that. Does your character need trench foot medicine? Because it's... is it the terrain is bad, you mean? Could be. Let's go... I'll have to leave because I have an appointment to play some Diablo 2 co-op at Mitchell's stream. Which is fun. We're gonna do it live over there. So if you want to listen to more, we're gonna do a 4-player Diablo thing. I'm gonna have to go in the limo. So, let's see. He's probably gonna be live in a second. I'll just send you guys over there when he's when he is. Let's see. Thank you guys for watching today, and for those who watched the watch party today too. Mitchell, oh Mitchell. I'll give you guys a link, but I'll do a raid thing too. So listen to Diablo 2 while playing Diablo 2. Nice. We watched Shanghai Noon and Shanghai Nights. Shut up. Minotaur. This guy sounds so not like a cheetah guy. Speaking of. Let me play some Shining Soul 2, but I think I'm gonna give that game up. It's not rewarding enough to play and grind. Might play this more casually, we'll see. But I'll be back tomorrow with a normal stream. Normal, I'll probably maybe even have a face. There's a couple of things I might be doing. And I'm gonna tell you guys tomorrow what we're up to, okay? Thank you guys for watching today, I appreciate that. Thank you, Crutus, Josh, Normal, everybody go touch some grass. Yeah, okay, no, Happy Camper, Vaporizer, let's see here, Raid. Mitchell. I can or I get unbotted. Oh, you can't. Oh yeah, that's true. You do. I could remod you. It's not the worst. If anything, it's just fun. You know? Quiet chat. Yeah, I guess. But we just got big raid from Litorius. Big Litorius raid. But he also has quiet chat because he's also super comfy to listen to, and he streams forever. But yeah, so he's a good dude. Comfy chats and is great because that means people are just chilling. Yeah, we're jamming to Cheetah Man like the last 4 hours. All right, everybody, take care. I'll see you guys tomorrow, and or soon if you're joining the Mitchell co-op. All right. See ya.